So I mean, how did you get into marketing? Because I mean, obviously you went to school for marketing, you got a degree in marketing, you worked in marketing, but now you're doing more like, you're helping build startups. So I want to talk about like how did that come in from a small town? Like what was the attraction to marketing?
Well, I just like to say we're building our business, and we're in our we're closing out our fifth year right now. So I don't know if I can use the term startup, even though I still want to. Um, but the interesting thing is the entertainment industry really leverages the assistant position
Mhm.
as something that is where everybody earns their stripes. You know, pushing a mail cart, I was next to graduates of Yale Law School, Harvard Law School, um, Stanford MBAs who even used connections to get a job in the mailroom as an agent trainee. That's how like 60 to 70% of people get started in Hollywood.
Mm.
And the thing was, my transition to advertising happened because the boss that I ended up working for in advertising went through 13 assistants in 1 year.
Mm.
And they were looking for someone who had a thick skin, who moved fast and could win him over. And he enjoyed movies immensely. And so our first interview, we really hit it off there. And that was my transition into advertising. But I think the bigger thing is that as an assistant, whether you're an administrative assistant, an office assistant, or an executive assistant, a senior executive assistant, it's really a position that's industry agnostic.
Mhm.
And it's all about creating that relationship with your principal, or your boss, your client, and meeting their needs, being a chameleon to fit to their needs. So that's a really interesting thing, is that it was a very easy shift moving from entertainment to advertising. And then I eventually went from advertising to healthcare.
Mhm.
And I'm just a firm believer that being a top level executive assistant or an administrative assistant, it's a trade, and it can transcend industry.